by the name of Thomas Thistlewood. The good thing about Thistlewood was that he kept diaries of his day-to-day activities. And he made entries in his diaries every day. All the women he went to bed with, he would write about, put it down in his diary. People who are punished, put it down in his diary. Where he visited, all of that, all the going-ons on the estate and neighboring estate, he would put them on in his diary from 1756 until his death in 1786. In July of 1756, he made an entry into his diary as to what he ordered done to an enslaved man he called Port Royal, who ran away from slavery and was caught. And this is what he ordered done to him. These are Thistlewood's words from one of his diaries. Gave him a moderate whipping, pickled him well, and made Hector shit in his mouth. Immediately put in a gag whilst his mouth was full, and made him wear it 4 to 5 hours.
Wow.
Right? That's one example. Another example is of a scene in which Africans being taken over on a ship was made to eat one of their fellows in order to terrorize them into conformity. An eyewitness on the ship, white man on the ship, who was traveling across the Middle Passage on this slave ship, this slaver, says that the captain of the ship, in order, and these are his words, to strike fear in the rest, killed a slave, and dividing heart, liver, and entrails into 300 pieces, made each of the slaves eat one, threatening those who refuse with the same torture. Then he went on to say, such incidents were not rare.
Wow.
The third example is about the punishment of a 14-year-old boy, African boy, called Kaditi, by his Dutch owner in what is then still called Suriname. His owner, one Mr. Ebbers, punished this boy for 1 entire year. Each month, a different kind of punishment.
Wow.
I don't know what this boy could have done. Right? And an eyewitness wrote what he saw. This was written by Captain Stedman, a British military officer who went on holidays in Suriname and actually wrote a number of things that he identified. He said that this boy, for the space of a whole year, by alternately flogging him for 1 month, then keeping him laid on his back with his feet in the stocks for another, then making him wear an iron triangle called a patuk around his neck to prevent him from escaping or sleeping for a 3rd month, and chaining him to the landing place in a dog's collar, night and day, without shelter, with orders to bark at every boat or canoe that passed for a 4th month, etc., etc., till the youth had almost become insensible of his sufferings, walked crooked, and degenerated, and in a manner degenerated into a brute. Eh?